Okay, hello there YouTube, it's Rob here again. This is a short video series, 3 videos, one about each of the headliners of Download 2017. Last time we talked about System of a Down, next time we're talking about Aerosmith, so this time we're talking about Biffy Clyro. These videos are just a fun, short, informative thing for people that don't really know much about the bands, and a place for people who do know about the bands to see if they agree with what I say and put in the comments anything else for new people to help them get into Biffy. So let's begin. As I've said in previous videos, I don't really listen to Biffy Clyro, and that is specifically only because of the name. Biffy Clyro is one of the worst band names I've ever heard, and genuinely I've just never been able to get past that name and listen to them. But for you lovely people, I've done some research, and today we're going to cover the basics of Biffy Clyro. I've listened to some of their songs, we're going to talk about the music they do, the festivals they've done, their influences, if they've got albums coming out, things like that. Hopefully it's going to be fun. Let's jump into it. So Biffy Clyro are a Scottish metal band formed in 1995, and they have influences of progressive rock. The name Biffy Clyro doesn't seem to actually mean anything. Everything I've read says that the band members got really bored with being asked the same question over and over again. What does Biffy Clyro mean? That they started coming up with fake stories to tell instead of the actual story. From what I've heard, the stories about where the term Biffy Clyro comes from have ranged from it was the name of a 17th century football player, to one of them used to own a Cliff Richard's pen, which they called a Cliffy Biro. Although what exactly a Cliff Richard's pen is, I'm still not really sure. I've also heard that it's an acronym for, give me a second here, Big Imagination for Feeling Young Cause Life Yearns Real Optimism. And if that's the case, that is the bullshittiest name ever. Such a fake poetry trying to sound deep and philosophical when it means nothing. Have I covered that I don't like the name Biffy Clyro? Have I accurately covered that section of this video yet? Do you think? Should we move on? Okay. I'm going to move on. For those of you like me who didn't really like Biffy, have never really listened to them before, I have got you covered. I've listened to a lot of their stuff on YouTube, and I've listened to as many of their songs as I could really be bothered with, and I'm going to tell you the top 3 songs that I think you should listen to help you get into Biffy Clyro's music. Number 1, Mountains. As I was listening to their songs, this song actually, I remembered it. I remembered the lyrics and the tune as it was playing, and I started to sing along with it. Now for someone who doesn't really like Biffy, and for the most part has no idea what any of their songs are, to actually remember one of their songs is a really big deal. So clearly it's a good song because it's stuck in my head. The second song is Bubbles. As I said, I'm not a big Biffy fan, so I asked my sister. She said that's probably one of their more famous songs. So if you listen to that, that's probably, you're going to hear that at Download Festival if it's one of their bigger songs. I've listened to it, I'm not a big fan of it, it's pretty good. After doing a little bit of research, I've decided my third song I think you should listen to is one of their older ones. This is from 2004, Bonanzoid Death Grip. I have no idea how you pronounce that, and it's a wonderfully weird title for a song. I love it already. What the fuck is a Bonanzoid? Now this has more of their prog rock influences in it, and that's good. I really like prog rock, so I quite like it. The beginning half of the song is a bit more of a frantic craze kind of thing. There's a really fast drum beat combined with some rather slow singing. It's a contrast I actually quite like. And then the song kicks it up a notch, and it becomes this really mental, like screaming, frantic drumming. I can't really explain why I like it. It's insane, and I like it for that. Biffy do have a new album out this year. It's called Ellipsis. I have listened to the first song of that album. That song's called Walls of Winter, and actually it's a really good song. Aside from having a really weird CGI music video, and the song actually is really good. It's a bit more upbeat, it's got a lot more power to it than a lot of their more famous songs do, and I really like it for that. Well, that's all I have to say about Biffy, so I want to hear from you guys. If you are a fan of Biffy, let me know if I got anything wrong. If you want to add something extra, let people know in the comments. And if you're not a fan of Biffy, or if you've never heard of them before, listen to the song, see if I've changed your mind, see if you're going to be interested in going seeing them. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Give this a like, give me a subscribe, follow my other stuff, and I'll see you in the next video about Aerosmith. So I'll see you soon guys. Cheers now.